We are back once more with feeling. Welcome to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are. Last time on Danky Kang 64, we traveled to the creepiest of castles.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are.
Yep.
And yes, I'm back.
And it's about time too.
It's been a while, but I'm back in style.
So to get one thing out of the way first, this news hurts. It physically hurts. Like, I was on my 15-minute break during my shift, and I go to social media, and I see this news, and I'm like, oh. Rest in peace, Rachel Lillis, the voice of Misty and Jessie from Pokemon, among several other roles.
Yes. Cancer's a bitch.
Really hurt.
Yes, it is. And among other roles, Lillis was also known as the voice of Princess Charlotte from the 97 Berserk anime, as well as the first of the Golden Age Arc trilogy. She didn't reprise for Golden Age Arc 2 and 3. It had to be replaced with G.K. Bowes, who has voiced Charlotte since then. And yeah, it's just, I feel like 2024 is trying actively to compete for the title of worst year in this current decade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting very
I mean, you
close
can't
to
hardly
2020.
beat 20... Yeah, I was gonna say, you can't hardly beat 2020 in terms of shitty years,
And
but
that year
2020...
sucked. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but 2024 is shaping up to be pretty bad. You know, on the one hand, Susan Wojcicki goes away. A little bit too late, if you ask me. On the other hand, and Rachel Lillis passes as well. So. And yeah, I know, it's in bad taste, but
No, I get it.
I just gotta remember where the hell I'm supposed to be going. Because it's been a little while since I played this game.
Been a
Oh, I can just
while
look at my...
since I
history
first
here.
saw you. I'm not gonna attempt to sing that song.
Still a good song, though.
I would attempt to, but I've been attempting to sing for the last several days, and I've been failing. So,
Oh.
Anyway,
let's see here.
one of the outtakes that I very vividly remember from the Berserk 97 anime was when, and the King of Midland is introducing Charlotte to Guts and Griffith after they were recovering from Nosferatu Zod's attack, and he comments on how Charlotte is usually shy and not really all that fond of like
Mountains attacked by reptiles.
like violence and stuff and whatnot. To which then, and the king goes, Charlotte, get over here. Yeah, the king just goes full on scorpion there. I don't know who voiced the king in that dub, but it was certainly something. Although Rachel Lillis did also have some funny bits that here and there with the outtakes she ended up doing for the Golden Age art films. Like, she was just like, it was like, oh, I can make references too. And I'm like, honey, you gotta work that in a little better. But I get what you're doing.
Okay. So I load my state and yeah, so Frog has Masamune. That means I'm further along in the quest line.
You're doing the quests?
Attempting to, yes.
Oh, that's certainly impressive. Oh, hold on, we got some chat. Vinny says hi. Hello, Vinny. Burp, 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 burp.
Actually, hang on, what year am I in?
You are in 2024.
Truce, Middle Ages. Residence.
And no.
Mountains, travel to the end of time.
So what you're saying, Alex, is that you got to get back in time.
Okay, so we're at the year 600. Okay. So since Frog has joined the party's cause at this point, that means that I need...
I am surprised that Frog hasn't remained in the party.
No.
What did you need to do? Offer him a mosquito?
Potentially, yes. Okay, I'm gonna go to Truce Canyon.
Ooh, where Betsy goes.
No, okay.
Oh, stop it. You're not fooling anyone.
What
Is
is
there
that?
a...
What is that a
There's not
reference
a-
to?
Should be a time portal somewhere around here.
You know what's the best part about the sniper scope? It increases the range of my projectiles.
Cool.
Which, by the way, Alex, this area doesn't have a repeat boss like the last two areas that I've gotten into for this game. But the boss, I feel, is kind of flat. You'll get the joke when we get to the actual boss. First, we gotta inflate ourselves like a balloon. And we gotta let this air carry us. Hi, Beaver Bother. You could go, oh, politely fuck yourself for appearing twice in this. For appearing in this level more than once.
You have to go to the Magic Cave.
By the way, Alex, I want to know one thing. You remember what I was telling you? It was one thing that I'm actually somewhat grateful for in this version of the game, as
What?
opposed to the. Okay, so you see the hole in the center, right? I pulled up my camera.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the original N64 version, that hole was almost nigh impossible to get at these beavers into, unless you angled them in such a specific way. Hey, thankfully the collision detection is a little bit better, but that does not mean that this game isn't hard.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And it sucks.
Yep.
Worst minigame ever.
This is why I when Proton John did his Donkey Kong 64 or not Donkey Kong Country Let's Play, he just decided to throw this one in there as a joke. Like literally as
Fiona's Villa, Magic Cave.
Does anybody remember the Chris Niosi Nintendo to the 64th power video? There was a part in it where Chrono was chatting it up with was being talked to by all of his party members, and all of them were just unbearably annoying. And Chrono's like, "Ah, shut up!" And that was after we got to the last of the party members that were actually recruited in the game. Villain turned hero.
Oh, damn.
Anyway. Hey, and one guy all the way in the back of the line, kind of party members, is just like, "Wow, what an asshole!" So yeah, like Alex said, we also ended up losing the recent the YouTube CEO of these recent years, and yeah, that's a number of people.
A lot of people don't have a lot of good things to say.
Yeah, for obvious reasons, if you couldn't tell.
Oh, god damn it. Come on. Just fucking die. Stupid vampire bat.
I ended up... It was just like yeah. It's like, I get where people are coming from. I just simply didn't like the idea of just, being mean to somebody now that they can no longer voice any opinion in the counter or the argument. God damn it, Beavis. Oh dear. We've got a maze, guys. Oh, banana. And we've got a time limit to clear this maze with bananas to collect. 'Cause that's always pleasant. Oh,
Come on.
I guess I'll come back here later.
How many of you are there?
Let's go back. Let's try this maze again. Proper. Ooh, manner. Please, let me have enough.
Okay, I'm not teaming up with Frog anymore.
I'm guessing you're not a fan.
He kind of sucks right now.
You need him to level up.
Yeah,
I'll go level him up.
that's part of the plan.
God damn it. Now I gotta get out of here. Because I don't have any crystal coconuts.
Get out.
I'd get out, but it's gonna take more than 10 seconds for me to leave! What the fuck?
Get out.
Jesus Christ. Ice the scary voice. Has tried to shoot me with something other
Managed
than...
to pare their numbers down. That's good. Unmarl. There we go. There's only one left. Come on, Frog. You need the
Right,
XP.
Alright, like Kong's bananas are all done.
Boom shakalaka.
Oh, of course, there's a battle arena in this place.
Oh god fucking damn it.
Well, at the very least, I'm playing it as best Kong in the game.
Okay, Oral Whirl time it is. Well, that actually worked out well. Apparently he's strong against flying enemies.
I'm getting booed at. I don't care about your boos. I know what makes you cheer.
There we go. Beware of the jugglers in the Fiend Lord's Keep.
Boom
Strengthen their
shakalaka!
defense against blows. Cast spells and they strengthen their defense against magic. Interesting.
Alright, now that we're done with that, let's get to the game's favorite. Right, in terms of the Kong, tiny. No, I'm not going to them right away. Oh, this is just the fastest way to the tag barrel.
I presume this is the way to the Fiend Lord's Keep. Yep.
You know, it's kind of sad knowing that the only thing people will think about when it comes to one of the best themes from Final Fantasy IX, which is the Dark Messenger, or Darkness of Eternity, as it's known in Dissidia, is one of those shitty these sketches.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically the one where it's like you're about to fight the final boss, but then and because you did all the side quests, you easily one-shot him.
Oh, yeah.
I found all of the coconut, found all the acorns. I did not know you could climb this.
Okay, then. Yeah, that is what this is.
Is this a stick-up?
No, this is a Let's Play, which is what the little kid said.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Tiny doesn't really need to do much platforming since she could just hover.
Well, I can't just walk through these particular ghosts, so...
Even though walking through ghosts is supposed to be a normal thing that you could just do.
Yeah. Jesus. Well, these people appear to be, ghosts of ourselves here.
Perhaps they are friendly ghosts like Casper. I know. I know, it was bad of me. Need to just let Tiny die there, but I didn't. Let's see. Okay. Just had to make sure I didn't miss anything. You know, they once tried to tell me that nothing was true and that everything was permitted. But then I said to them, what kind of logic is that? And I asked them, what are they smoking and where can I get some? You're wondering if there's a punchline to this joke.
Vaguely, yes.
There is none.
Hmm. Oh, Frog and Chrono went up in the levels.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Do you guys remember Brentalfloss's If the Final Fantasy Victory theme had lyrics? You just got pwned, FTW. You certainly have to feel like shit just to get beaten by Tiny with a small little crossbow. Like, you'd have to work hard to suck that much. So, Alex.
Yeah?
What's your favorite Donkey Kong game?
Well, the Donkey Kong games on Super Nintendo are pretty good.
So, the Country series?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii?
There's good stuff about it, but, like, some of the levels are,
Hard?
like, well, they're clearly designed in such a way, excuse me, to eat through your lives, you know?
Some people have been able to get through that game without losing a single life.
Yeah.
Give me enough time, give me enough time. Come on. There we go. Oh god, I gotta deal with flies.
You killed my grandfather!
Oh no, who could have seen this coming?
What?
These guys are bad guys.
What guys?
The weird little children that were hiding near this treasure chest and asked if we wanted their treasure and said that we could have it if we played with them.
So, in other words, the aristocrats.
Sure.
You know what is the best variant of Cat Icarus?
Which one?
The videos where there's no context. Alright, finally got that banana.
Wow, that was not worth it.
Not at all.
That was questionably worth it. Just in terms of how much it cost. Okay.
Wario that is then like, at what cost? There's like a meme from Mario Party 8 where Wario has this downcast look on his face as he's looking down in disappointment at himself. For not winning a game. People have turned that into various memes, such as "It's Wario over." What? Game. What is this? Can I jump off this thing?
Oh.
Okay.
Shouldn't have done that.
Okay. Ugh. Well, that was stressful for no reason. The game decided it didn't want me to play it anymore. It told me that I should put it down.
I think I got this down now.
Do you?
There we go. Bada bing.
Bada boom. Baba boy.
Marl's level increased. You've been very naughty. I think you'll have to die. Well, that's unfortunate, Mother, because I am much stronger than you now. Mara learned haste. Hey, buddy. I've, destroyed all your other men. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, there's the tiny fort.
Stealing mana points from me. Except I killed him in one hit. I was the vampire bat flea. Dude looks like a lady.
Finally.
That dude looks like a lady.
Bring on the good old Aerosmith song.
Cruising to a bar on the shore. A picture creates a sign on the door.
I'm glad to hear this again. I missed this.
Yeah, the funny thing is,
Yeah,
is that... And I
So
always...
it's time to,
I always picture
trap
dude.
this trap.
I always picture "Dude Looks Like a Lady" to be the song that current day society hates with a burning passion, just because, you know. All right, guys, it's time for the second racing mini game that Tiny's going to have to do, but this one is easier than the first one.
Oh god damn it.
Did you know that Pro Jared ended up using this song in his review of Ride to Hell Retribution?
Oh, nice.
Like, right at the end of the game. Fuck. Let's try this again with more feeling. Ugh, 'cause I still gotta get coins.
Oh god damn it. Marl's asleep now.
Alright, what are we gonna do?
I'm going to keep hitting this dude until she wakes up.
How does that make any sense?
Well, we seem to be doing pretty good in terms of damage.
So you've got nothing to wake her up?
Up, there we go. She's up.
Okay, here's an
Oh,
idea.
and Chrono's down.
Okay, here's an idea, Alex, and bear with me on this one. What if
Yeah.
next time she falls asleep, you can give her the liquid essence of Chrono's kiss?
Sure.
I don't fucking know how that works.
I need to give Chrono the Athenian water.
So is that the essence of Marl's kiss?
No, sure.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. No!
No!
Oral whirl, oral whirl, oral whirl. Do we seriously not have... Oh, thank God. And that just saved their asses. 102 damage. That's great. God damn it. More whirl.
Fuck.
Come on, give me the win. Give me the win.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, good.
Oh my god.
All right, we're done with Tiny.
I've won that by the skin of my fucking teeth.
Alrighty.
Ha. Oh. Oh god fucking damn it.
Let's see. Okay then. I guess Chunky wasn't destined to make progress after all. No, I think I got this one already. Do, 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 do. So, Alex, tell Damon how you felt about the last two viewings we did. One viewing was Captain Plank.
Oh yeah. That film is incredibly stupid.
And it's like, half of it didn't even need to happen.
new. The film is broken from a format. Excuse me. The film is broken from a formatting perspective because just from a like the way, so I think it was Hitchcock who talked about how you have concepts of surprise and tension. Surprise is when the audience doesn't know that there's a bomb underneath the table and it explodes. Tension is when the audience knows that there's a bomb underneath the table, but the characters don't. And the audience wonders when the bomb is going to go off. When are they going to figure out the mystery? You know? And in this, like, you have to unwrap the present, right? You have to be able to present things to the audience in such a way that they begin, like, that it's interesting to them.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Right? And this is a problem that the MCU has had with other films, which we'll get to after Endgame, wherein they don't present tension or surprise because certain things are like a predetermined
set of outcomes.
not necessarily like yeah, excuse me, yeah, it's like it's kind of a predetermined set of outcomes. It's also
Unfortunately, the first film post Endgame, which is
it's
unfortunately, yes, unfortunately, Far From Home is a perfect example of this, because anybody who has read even a single comic of Mysterio already knows that he is a fraud. He is a fraud.
Is one of Spider-Man's most famous villains.
Yeah, and Mysterio is a fraud in every single iteration that he is in. There is not one iteration of the character that is, you know, not a fraud.
Yeah. So you wind up with things being a foregone conclusion, and you can say, oh, well, the MCU has a much broader reach than the comics ever did. Sure, we can admit to that like the MCU has had a quite significant, you know, more people have seen the average MCU film than have read the average comic. I will completely admit that. However,
there were things that the MCU
you don't have to have read a comic to know Mysterio is a fraud. Because that's in everything. That's in all of the video games. That's in all of the cartoons. That's in all of the comic books. And frankly, the way he's presented in that film, like, even if you don't know that he's the bad guy, you're immediately suspicious about him from the fucking second he shows up.
No offense to Jake Gyllenhaal, who did pretty good as the character, but yeah.
Oh no, he did a good job with his performance. It's just that the direction he was given meant that the performance was going to be patently fucking obvious. You know?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's the same thing with, it's the same thing with Captain Marvel, because they don't present anything in such a way that would help the audience be interested. Like, because, you know, everybody knows that it was part of the fucking advertising that she was Carol Danvers. So you either needed to have it be completely from the perspective of her, like, it looks like it's completely on the level that she's like the you know, the alien soldier character, or the audience needs to know ahead of time everything that was shown in that stupid flashback. And they didn't commit to either one, so it's worse both ways, you know?
Yeah. You know that joke about from Screen Rant's little pitch meetings?
Yeah.
You know the ones that aren't necessarily meant to be taken in seriously or taken with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
So, remember that whole line whenever they say, oh, that's probably going to be pretty difficult, but then they say, actually, it's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Yeah.
The thing is, that's supposed to just be like a intentionally wrong thing at times. Seems like if you know that it's a bit harder than you think, because it's obviously wrong with Shazam, and when they said it was going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience for the Captain Marvel family, but in the movie Captain Marvel, it's like, yes, it actually was barely an inconvenience for Carol to overcome all of her opponents, as well as Ronin's little thing, because Ronin, and after losing one ship, just politely fucks right off.
Yeah, because nothing can happen to Ronin because he's supposed to die in a different movie.
Yep. So what exactly was the point of having him there, or if for nothing else other than to be like, oh,
Maybe have a different accuser.
yeah. Or if you're too much of a pussy to actually commit to that, now why don't you just make a new character?
Good question.
Because it's not like we don't have any creative talent on the MCU that could make the characters for specific purposes. Oh, wait!
Or pull out characters from the MCU that, from the comics that are obscure.
You know,
Or might have been associated with the Kree at some point, you know, that kind of thing.
yeah.
But, you know, they don't give a shit.
Nope. And then... And then it's just like we get... And later on, we just end up getting... We get through, like... halfway through the movie, and it feels like it's just about almost over. Like, this is a movie that, unlike many we've talked about in the past that we've said, and like, oh, it could afford to be a little longer. Or, you know, like, Judas Contract could afford to be a bit longer, showing the Titans fight against, the
most of the
Five.
DC animated movies we watched could have afforded to be a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah, and... Yeah, but this honestly could have been a lot shorter.
You know, it's funny because the people behind Captain Marvel 2, The Marvels, had that same thought in mind.
Of course they did.
And that film is like an hour and a half long, I think.
Oh, God.
It's an hour and a half worth of bullshit.
Yep.
Frankly, that film could have been a bit longer.
And it's just... It just goes to show... that the MCU does not know, where to place their priorities.
Well, they haven't known that for a while now. No, like the fact that the Skrulls even exist is kind of a problem.
Especially when you consider that later on in the especially when you consider later on they ditched the whole we were actually misunderstood racist people for the whole
they ditch it and then they don't and then they ditch it again and then they bring it back. Oh, god damn it, I was at max health. Oh, god damn it.
Okay, Chunky's pretty much done. Oh, banana. Honky dong. Alright, so now that we're donezo with just about everything to do in this level, we're gonna go help out that happy little couple one last time before fighting the penultimate boss of this game.
Yep. And we won't be seeing those two again.
Well, one of them will be in Donkey Kong Country Returns, but...
Well, there is a pig in there, but...
It's not the same one.
And there is a bunch of hippos in Returns, but completely
Not the same.
different.
Yeah. Nom 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 nom. This time, 4 Kongs are needed to have gotten all 100 of their bananas.
Yep. Oh, and speaking of the Donkey Kong Country games, well, I like all of them, but Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest is my favorite one.
Consume your fill. All of delicious bananas.
Bananas!
Just spamming my way through this so that we can get to the boss.
Fire, fire, fire. Oh, we're gonna be getting to the boss very moment. Alrighty. I'm gonna be handing my blueprint over to Snide. Right after I get the blueprints from the hub world.
Good idea.
Okay.
All right, who's on the chopping block now? Oh, Lanky Kong. All right, Alex, pay very close attention to my stream. So what we're about to witness is a boss that is very flat. What could I mean by that?
Is he made out of paper?
You're about to see. Don't say anything, Damon.
Okay, I see dancing crocodiles.
They're not dancing. Say hello to King Cutout. A literal cardboard cutout of King K. Rool.
With a hilarious high voice.
Okay then.
Who shoots laser beams.
Shoots freaking laser beams out of his eyes.
So basically how this boss works is that you gotta shoot yourself at him, but the thing is that he's gonna pull out a bunch of tricks.
Okay.
Like this one later. Like this one. But you gotta get him quick. And essentially this is a boss that all 5 Kongs fight. If you end up losing Lanky. And now we get to the last phase of this boss. The hardest one.
Oh god damn it, I put paste on Marl again. Just trying to put it on the other two.
This time you gotta anticipate where he's going to be. As opposed to where he is, because he comes and goes quickly.
Yep. Arms, face.
At least she'll be able to cast it faster now.
One more shot. Also, oftentimes we'll be confronted with bed sheet ghosts. First try, bitch! So that was rather underwhelming, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
It can be an underwhelming fight.
God damn it.
Honky dog. And that is the second to last key that we are going to need. Honky dog. All right. Now that we're done with that, I believe.
Position heal thyself.
There. we need. All right, Mr. Clumsy Man.
Ah.
Perhaps if we open this lock.
Should have done more damage considering how close he was.
And now the entrance to Hideout Helm has been unlocked.
Okay. Good thing I cast haste. Because now I can heal these idiots faster. Oh. Oh, thank fucking God, he's dead.
Oh, banana.
I obtained the slasher.
Alright, Lanky got all of his bananas. As in the pub world.
The slasher gives a pretty big speed boost and a pretty big attack up, but the magic goes down. Eh.
Tough choice.
Guide says I should equip it, so let's go.
But are you sure you want to equip it?
It's a pretty good sword.
Think about it like this. Would you rather be the Magic Man or the Slasher Man?
Why not both?
Fair enough. Got another fairy.
Just gonna skip you guys.
Oh, so that's where the is. Oh, no. So, oh, interestingly enough, Alex,
Yeah.
you only need half of this game's golden bananas in order to complete it.
Okay.
which means you only need to collect and 5 golden banana. You only need to collect 5 golden bananas each. Rather in 4 of the worlds. So you don't. So you only need to collect golden bananas from the Jungle Jape, Ape's Angry Aztec, Frantic Factory, and Gloomy Galleon.
Okay.
Well, duh. I got Chunky. He's penultimate banana. So yeah, I could go into the hideout helm if I wanted to right now,
Oh,
but
God damn it.
I don't feel like it.
Targeted the wrong one.
Nah, I don't really feel like it. Why don't you ask me later?
Which episode? Oh wait, I remember which episode of SpongeBob you're talking about. It's the one where SpongeBob was forced to work for the Chum Bucket.
Yep.
Because of some machination from Plankton.
Yep.
Never forget the episode where Plankton ended up making an order so large that it had to be done over the course of several nights, and that would make SpongeBob want to seek therapy.
No.
Wait, where did you get that piano?
Yes, Fear of a Krabby Patty. Decent start to season 4, even though it was all downhill from there.
Yep. It still had some memes.
No! It's a lie! Therapy doesn't work! You're still sick! Very, very sick!
Well, that's just rude, Plankton.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want to
God damn it.
live! I want to live! Then close up on Squidward's face. Alright, so now that we've got the rest of the Kong's blueprints, let's go talk to Snide. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Alright, that's all of DK's blueprints. Now let's get the others.
Gonna have to be quick on the draw here.
So, Alex, how do you feel about Madonna releasing those two variants of, like, a prayer from Deadpool?
I appreciate it. It's always a shame when they don't put out, you know, good variations, soundtrack variations of songs on streaming and CD and whatnot.
This is the manifest. The first time I've really heard of anything related to Madonna was through the Key of Awesome's parody of Lady Gaga's Born This Way,
Oh, yeah.
where it opens with, This is the manifesto of Mother Brain Fart, Invulvulon, a system of interplanetary
Yeah,
planets.
I remember you showing that to me.
No, I didn't show that one to you. I showed you Lady Gaga and Lord Gaga.
Oh, that one. Oh.
There were two races of humanoid beings. The bitchy dancers and the mucus heads. On the festival of the bleeding disco ball, Queen Corner faced decreed, from this moment on, the citizens of Planet Fabulust shall only be communicated via Madonna songs. The bitchy dancers said, wait, which Madonna songs? And the mucus heads said nothing. Because they were mucus heads. Look, I don't know what you were expecting. Were you expecting the mucus heads to perhaps voice a differing opinion?
Eh. I can't see what number that is, but that thing's dead. And this is getting a little bit Donkey Kong, speaking of which.
Alright, we got the last hub world fairy. We're almost done with the fairies in the game. Okay. Ner. Yeah, they say that it's the future and everything looks weird. Check out this guy, he's got a metal beard. I give good headaches.
Where's that from?
It's from the Lady Gaga and Lord Gaga parody.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Lady Gaga gives good headaches, and she'll make you scream. Is this reality, or just a fever dream?
Or maybe some kind of stupid meme.
She likes to jerk and twitch. This is how she dance. It's cold in here. Could she please put on some pants? No.
Oh.
I'm like, that seems par for the course. Oh. Not a barrel for Diddy.
I'm Diddy.
Actual save point. That works.
Is it actually a save point?
And there's enemy party again.
Yay.
Thankfully, they are not very quick. Time to save again. Magic capsule. I'm gonna use it on Chrono. He needs more magic. Okay, so one last save. And now we go back. Oh, god damn it.
What now?
Oh, no, I just got sent
Timmy-
back down to the bottom.
I was gonna say, did Timmy fall down the well again?
Kind of, yes.
So, Damon, you know how when we talked about Deadpool and Wolverine, I ended up mentioning the fact that, well, when Logan and Sabretooth finally fight in the movie, it's a curb stomp.
Oh.
Because Logan gets in a single slash at Victor's neck, and there's a bit of a delayed reaction, and Wade's like, "What is it? What is it, girl? Did Timmy fall down the well?"
Yeah.
Oh God.
And his head falls off, to which Deadpool then holds up his head and is like, "Behold, your precious queen, Furiosa."
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And I'm like, I don't get this, but this is just funny to me.
It's a Mad Max joke.
I know it's Mad Max, but I don't know which one. Is it Fury Road or the Furiosa one that just came out?
Would have been. It probably would have been Fury Road. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think it's because Tyler Mane looks like the guy that most people would associate with that movie.
Immortan Joe?
Yeah, that guy.
A little bit, yeah. He was also in the original Mad Max, that guy. Oh, god damn it. Not again.
Another bonus barrel.
You know, one thing I hope that Deadpool and Wolverine leads to is a Deadpool, Wolverine, and Spider-Man movie.
That'd be nice.
But I'm sure you don't want Tom Holland involved.
I will take that if it means having Deadpool, Wolverine, and Spider-Man in a film.
Will
I would prefer it to be Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire, but, you know, if that doesn't happen, Tom Holland would be fine. Just as long as we get a Spider-Man, Deadpool, Wolverine
I
movie.
think Tom Holland would probably be the best choice for the Deadpool, Wolverine, and Spider-Man thing, just purely on Wade trying to subtly influence him in some way.
I need an adult. Oh, my dear Spidey, you are an adult.
Yeah, I don't like that. And Logan's like, oh, please.
Wade, can you leave the poor kid alone for 5 minutes?
Sensitive. Please.
Dodge this way. This way, over here. And I've caught you. Kind of.
Hey, Gizmo!
Yeah, sorry for the late arrival, guys. I was in the middle of making the. I was in the middle of getting some stuff for the Screw Attack Top 10 tier list.
That's
Oh,
okay,
cool.
mate.
We miss you, man.
Hey, I was a little bit late, but because
Well, I've been digging.
having.
Forget rabbit hole. I've been digging like ant hill. I've been digging like ant hills, like ant holes or whatever the fuck their homes are called.
Yeah, anthills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was like 20 minutes late because I had And, like, my fucking headaches still haven't completely gone away, so that's fun. But, you know.
Fuck it, hey. So how's everyone been doing?
Oh, we've been
Ah,
doing
doing-
Pretty well.
Yeah, doing a lot better than I had been. I can actually speak now,
Oof.
without sounding like I'm the Crypt Keeper.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't that bad, man. Even then.
Dude, like, I fucking... I could barely get out words without, like, croaking.
Yeah, we had, Gizmo, when we had, when we were doing our commentary on Captain Marvel, I ended up suggesting as a somewhat joke, to say, have the title of the video be, and featuring Bronchitis Alex.
Yeah.
Which, by the
No, yeah,
way,
if we go-
that has been a joke in a couple other videos in, even from our thing, but also from other various channels where somebody clearly has issue.
Oh
I'm not-
no, it's monsters. We fight these all the time.
Oh no, whatever shall we do?
Oh, I forgot to label that. Like,
Okay,
I think I should be a bit more specific on the rabbit hole thing, though. I'm so glad you're doing well enough, though.
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
thank you.
what'd you take? Like, did you just sleep? Did you like take a medication?
I pretty much... It was a combination of just sleep and, taking many, many hot showers.
Huh.
Because, although I did take, guaifenesin is pretty good for, coughing. I am still taking it, because, you know.
Right.
So I'm almost done with Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong 64, not Donkey Kong Country. I haven't even started streaming that series yet.
Well, at least you're almost done with the game. Like I said, it's more than a rabbit hole when it comes to the subject I'm trying to make a tier list of, because a lot of these videos, I had to look at archive.com and not even they have them all.
Oh, yeah.
Well, gentlemen, good news. I've gotten all...
Yeah,
all
and
two-
some of them, I managed to find one of them on a Chinese website.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, welcome to the hunt, man. Because, like, I have fucking been there. Where you're just running down the fucking... running down on any lead you can find. To try and find anything.
Yeah, like
Like
I managed
I was
find
trying to
some
find...
of them too, but some of those.
Yeah, I was trying to find this webcomic. Actually, can't even remember what it was now. It was a little while ago. I was trying to find a webcomic that had been deleted from the internet.
Right.
Like the author just nuked it. The only place I found it was in like Google image cache from like Chinese pirate websites.
That's a little random.
Yeah.
Indeed. Now we're in Hideout Helm.
At least you're able to find like a definitive way of reading it. Like most of the videos I'm trying to look for, I can find them on YouTube, but they're scattered. Like different accounts have different versions of different top tens. Like they'll have ones that were premiered. They'll have versions of the same video that either premiered on Game Trailers or Screw Attack. Some of them will be of the lowest quality. Some of them are like copied subtitled versions. So I had to go to archive.com just to look for better quality ones. Like, I found one where it's Spanish subtitled, and there's no other way I could find another copy of this.
Yeah, I've, that's how a lot of old, like, if you want to find the original versions of various Channel Awesome, shows from back in the day, sometimes the only place, you can find them is in, like, Portuguese or French or Spanish subtitled uploads.
Dude, there was no way for me to download the one video from the Chinese website. I had to resort to just recording the screen on full screen.
Oh man, that sucks.
It fucking did. It was simple, but the fact that I had no other choice, it irritated me. Like I went through like a bunch of browser and download.
Oh yeah. I remember
video downloaders, and none of them will ever this website.
Yeah, a lot of stuff doesn't want to work with certain types of encode, certain types of websites. Sometimes it is as simple as like inspecting the element and like picking out the video and saving that, but sometimes
I did make a small list of videos I was unable to get, and a couple of them are disappointing to not being able to find.
Yeah.
It's a short list. It's top 10 things we want at E3 for Nintendo. Top 10 best original Xbox games. Top 10 final bosses in video games. Top 10 games of the year. And top 10 Capcom mistakes. That one I remember the most, because that one they pointed out that there was a time when Capcom has been constantly doing spelling mistakes and stealing art off the website to put on their cover.
Oh jeez, yeah.
Yeah, you remember that?
Uh-huh.
Like
Sega did some stuff like that too.
Right, but Capcom did it the most from what I remember. Like
yeah, no, Capcom was fucking shameless about some of this stuff they wound up doing.
I think I have a copy of Okami right here. Hold on. Let's see. Should have the IGN logo somewhere.
Yeah, it's certainly a good thing that this stage gives you unlimited crystal coconuts.
Yep, right there. I can see the IGN logo right there. Yeah, Capcom was known to take any kind of artwork from online and just putting it on the front covers of their games. Okami, right there, right by the mouth. If you look up the cover art, the original North American cover art for Okami, you'll see the IGN logo right there, like in the middle, a little bit to the right of the middle of the cover, where Amaterasu is like roaring or howling. The IGN logo is like deadbeat right there.
Man.
Yeah, it's fucking funny. The numerous spelling mistakes, where it's like Capcom, not Capcom. Revelatians instead of Revelations.
Yeah. I remember the Revelatians. Or the Revelatans, whatever, however it was spelled. The Resident Evil Revelations. For those of you who don't know, Capcom misspelled the name of their own game on the side of the box in the original printing of Resident Evil Revelations for the 3DS.
You know it wasn't. You know they weren't in charge of it. Bless you. You know they weren't in charge of it because it wasn't in the Resident Evil Revelations font. It was just some generic, like, black and white font.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some others. That was the only thing I remember from that list for some reason. I remember watching that list a lot. The other lists, though, Games of the Year, Final Bosses, Original Xbox games, I don't remember ever watching those, but it just boils my piss that I can't find any way of watching these. And the only way to watch these is now shut down because Mr. Chief doesn't know how to handle money. When I say that, I mean make good shit. Anymore. Like what?
Yep.
What was the last thing that was good that they made? Red versus Blue? Because at least with Red versus Blue,
Yeah, the new Red versus Blue movie. That was like that was the last half decent thing they made.
At least with Red versus Blue, even if they fuck up, you can at least say that it was enjoyable to watch. Like every season has had their moments of fuckery, but you can at least say that each and every season had you smirking at the very least or laughing at the very most. For any reason. You know, the time traveling, the gods bestowing caboose upon caboose like the fucking golf club. You know, the fucking I was gonna say Pedro. No, that's not his name. What's his name? Fuck, the robot. Not Caboose.
Lopez.
Lopez. Yeah, there you go. What was it? Andy the Bomb. When they started going for 3D, when they started having 3D fights and like when they started having 3D fights and the entire red and blue army started to get their ass beat by techs.
Yeah, and Griff unfortunately had to say goodbye to his genitals.
The constant nut shots.
Oh, Tex. What do you got against Griff's balls?
The fact that Griff's attached to them, I think.
She is not thirsty for him.
No, it's not the balls she hates. It's the person attached to them.
Why don't you just kill me?
Well, speaking of kill, I think I'm gonna kill this list. Yeah, since now that I got most, if not all the top 10s, I had to make some. I have to make some rules though. Unlike the Injustice tier list, we're gonna be watching them in order of release. If we're
it makes sense.
There will be no top 5s or top 15s, just to make things a little easier, and because there were so few of them to begin with. No honorable mentions. But to make it But to make it a little more interesting, I'm going to be adding in Nervous Nick's top 10s when he moved to the no. So how many videos would that make? Not counting the ones that are missing. Let me see.
Nervous Nick be like, but what about the sequels? Craig then starts to drown him. They suck. I hate them. I love how
No
K.
attack can
Rool...
pierce your barrier, huh?
I love how K. Rool... Rool's, barrels are oil drums.
Bowls. Oh, wait, no. I think I got over like 100 and something videos on here.
We'll certainly be busy with that one. So
there aren't that many of the no videos, which kind of shows you where Rooster Teeth was heading.
Yep.
Oh god damn it! I fucked that up.
There's like what? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 top 10 videos for the no on Rooster Teeth, and they didn't bother letting Nick make any more.
Which is stupid.
I think that tells everyone where Rooster Teeth was heading.
Yep.
I had 2 re-uploads.
You know, it's sad when Ruby's only known legacy is going to be homophobic Ruby memes.
Homophobic rumor memes, porn, and porn. Fanfics, porn, and the homophobic Ruby meme. That's about it. That's about it.
And the fact that the last scene of
Not their 3D animated porn, they're 2D porn, because the 3D models were not made for porn.
Well, I was gonna say, and the fact that the last thing that the last shot of Ruby was the Justice League shot.
Fuck, don't.
The Justice League looking at bomb. You know, I'm trying to.
I still don't get why it had to be the Justice League. It could have been the team. It could have been any other team. The Teen Titans,
yeah, the Teen Titans would have fit way better, but of course it had to be the fucking Justice League.
Like Teen Titans, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, any team from when the Naruto characters were pre or post time skip, anything. But
keep in mind, we're getting a pre-time skip Naruto crossover with the Ninja Turtles in the IDW comics.
well, that makes sense because both universes are just as whacked out, and then these are Ninja Turtles.
And at the very least, they're at the point of Naruto where not only the series was good, but also and the power scaling wasn't complete utter bullshit.
Yeah, let's not go there, please. I'm only saying that there's so many other things that they could have crossed Ruby over with, and yeah, they decided to go with something that didn't need to be crossed over with Ruby, considering the comic books didn't do any better.
Yeah.
How many things have DC crossed over with? Predator, Terminator, Predator, Terminator, Alien. What else was there? No, I was gonna say Exo Manowar was Iron Man. Mortal Kombat twice if you count Injustice too.
I'm going to have to. No, actually, Gizmo, don't forget, Joker was a guest character in MK11.
Four.
So does that technically mean that RoboCop, Rambo, and Spawn crossed over with them as well?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
And-
Spawn
and
crossed over
Spawn-
with Batman twice. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
hell, in one of Spawn's dialogues with Raiden, he says the billionaire or vigilante. Yeah, he's a friend.
No, he's not. No, he's not. If you read the comics, they did not end in good terms. Batman literally just threw a battering at Spawn's face, and it ended up being embedded in fucking Spawn's face. And then the next time we see Spawn, after that, was with the shoelace on his face, which is why the shoelace is there to begin with.
Yeah, but I think
Oh, you guys don't know. So, like, in Spawn comics, he was known to have a zombified look, just clean, just a clean look of like smooth, rotted flesh and big ass green eyes. That's it. But later on, he had a look where it looked like his face was being held together by a giant pair of shoelaces. A reason for that was because of Batman throwing the battering on his face so hard that it split his face open.
I imagine Spawn was just like, really, dude? Come on.
Like I said, they didn't like each other
I feel
at
like
all. Only recently did Spawn cross over with Batman again, I think.
I feel like Spawn.
Not the games,
On-
like they actually crossed them over again in comics.
I feel like Spawn's definition of friend is very different from what we'd consider a friend.
No, he has friends. They're called the homeless.
Well, I mean, aside from the homeless guys.
The homeless. He doesn't really trust anybody to begin with. They could be they could be the biggest Boy Scout in the city. He doesn't really trust
God
anybody.
damn it.
And then Spawn ended up rewriting the universe, but then decided, you know what, I'm content just like this.
Yeah. He doesn't like the idea of having that much power.
Which makes sense.
Honestly, I really can't blame him from being with the homeless for so many years. I mean, is there even emphasized in the movie that he's pretty much just made a home with the homeless? I kind of like that too, because like Spider-Man's like the everyman, then like Batman is like protecting and fighting the mentally ill. Then you got Spawn just basically being a guardian for the guys who are stuck in the lower than low areas.
You say mentally ill,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Batman fought and cares for the mentally ill. People just keep on concentrating on the fact that certain writers keep on making him look like he doesn't care.
Even though he does.
Yeah, that's the problem. He does care for the mentally ill. It's just sometimes they just don't. They just think that nobody wants to see him actually care for the mentally ill. Like, dude, Batman the Animated Series put a lot of emphasis on why these guys are in Arkham to begin with. People forget that Arkham Asylum is not a prison. It's a place for the mentally ill. It's called an asylum for a reason. So, if I were to see guys like Harley Quinn, Victor Zsasz, sure. Calendar Man, the Joker, yeah, that makes total sense. Clayface, Bane, total sense, makes total sense. But if I'm seeing guys like, I don't fucking know, Firefly, no, that doesn't really make sense to me. You know, like Riddler, Two-Face, you know, Baby Doll, Toyman, those make sense.
I think Toyman is more a Superman villain, but yeah.
Yeah, but he feels more like a Batman villain to me. But like guys like that make a lot of sense. Like even if you were to like go around the DC universe, yeah, those guys make sense to be in Arkham Asylum. But guys like gals like Poison. Actually, you know what? Yeah, Poison Ivy actually belongs there too.
Yes, she does.
The Mad Hatter belongs there. Killer Croc, not really. Like in any iteration of Killer Croc, like originally he was just supposed. It was just supposed to be that he had a disease that made his skin like what, harder than rock and scaly, like not make him look like a crocodile. Penguin, no.
He belongs
no.
in Blackgate.
He belongs in Blackgate. He belongs in the prison system. You know, Black
Some
Mask
people-
doesn't make sense.
Some people forget that there is an actual legit prison for criminals who who break the law of their own volition, not just because of some mental disorder.
The moment I found KG Beast in Arkham Asylum, I was just thinking, hold up, is Arkham Asylum just a hybrid of a prison and a mentally ill, a place for the mentally ill? Because that's not a good thing.
Yeah, and KG Beast was one of the guys that forced Batman to kind of break his own rule against killing.
Technically, he didn't kill him, but it's still a technical.
Yeah. The only reason that's a technicality is just because the writers kind of copped out on that.
I mean, if he's so deadly, you know, if you got no way to put him down,
Batman
you
had
might as
no
well.
Batman had no means of taking him down, and the guy was pushing him to his brink. And so Bruce had no choice but to trap him inside of that room.
I think that was good. It just shows that Batman is just as human as any other opponent he fights.
Yep. But like I said, the writers had to cop out.
AG Beast in the Arkham Asylum makes little to no sense.
And people will tell me, oh, you like when Batman kills? I'm like, here's the thing.
I hit him too early.
I don't.
Here's the thing. I get why.
Like if he casually kills people, no. I don't like
no,
the fact that
I
Batman
don't.
Kills.
Yeah, no, I'm not having Batman go around acting like the fucking Punisher.
Yeah, that's why I read the Punisher.
So you're not a big fan of Aspar.
I suppose.
All-Star Batman and Robin is a really bad comic book, by the way.
Yeah.
If any of you didn't know.
But All-Star Superman isn't.
Yeah, All-Star Superman is fucking good. But if the animated movie has to go off, if anything.
Speaking of characters, I think it's a good time as any to look in the
Oh, come on.
Comic Book Universe Battles database, in which we look at a bunch of creatures, characters, and so to see who made the cut from where. And we're going to be starting off with... Sorry if I have any repeats, it's kind of hard to keep up with them sometimes. We're going to start off with Ursula Kari from Frankenstein vs. the Mummy.
Interesting choice.
Victoria Newman from
The Boys.
7 on 7. No, wait, hold on. No, it doesn't say. Hold on. Victoria
She's
Newman.
from The Boys.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Mary Moreau from The Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. E from DC Comics in a series called Secrets of Haunted House. Cruz Ramirez from Cars.
By the way, hey Gizmo, you missed what I was saying one time when I was saying about the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths thing. And I know you saw my my DM to you about where I feel like, yeah, this animated movie would have been better if they had Snowflame in it. Just get them all hawked up on cocaine and throw them at the Anti-Monitor. Watch the Anti-Monitor just explode.
You're only saying that
into
because you saw that.
into sheer cocaine.
Saw a JJ skit.
Fucking hell, I don't care.
Kate Dunlap from The Boys.
If it's just a solid JJ
Kate
sketch.
who?
Kate Dunlap from The Boys.
I don't remember who that is. Is that the Amazon show or the comic?
The show, it only shows the actress. Pete Wisdom from Marvel Comics series Excalibur.
Huh.
Yeah, he should. Got nice understanding how to thing with Keith Pride. It was weird. Silhouette from Marvel Comics series The New Warriors. Time Slip from Marvel Comics series The New Warriors. Starlight from Marvel Comics series The Defenders.
Wow, so the boys had a character or a name named after a Marvel Comics character.
Bro.
Gizmo.
Trinary from Marvel Comics series X-Men Red. Deathsaurus from Transformers Generation 1.
Oh, god damn it.
Blue Streak from Transformers Generation 1. Chaos from Primal Rage. Dire Wraiths from Marvel Comics. Theories Wrong. Alistair from Has-Been Hotel. Rip Van Winkle. E3N Ben, also known as Ethan, from Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Okay then.
Longlegs from Longlegs.
Guessing that's a spider and not
Nino
a
Brown from New Jack
beautiful
City.
woman.
Candace.
No,
He's not-
Longlegs is that Nicolas Cage's character in that movie?
Yeah. Yes. This is from the 2024 movie Longlegs.
Yeah.
Name.
Candace. He's nuts. From Batman the Animated Series. Prowl from Transformers Generation 1. Ectotron from Transformers Generation 1. No, hold on. No. I want to see this thing. Oh! Yeah, Ectotron from the Ghostbusters Transformers crossover. When the Ecto one had you know, put
Yeah.
two and two together. Vicky Broomstick from Regal Academy. Von Pierre Von oh, okay, I got it. Van Pyres from the animated children's show, the same name, Van Pyres. Very clever.
Yeah.
Risque from Marvel Comics, from the series X-Force. Oh wow, it took you a long time to add this guy. Caliban from Marvel Comics, first series, The Uncanny X-Men. Yeah, just so you know, this guy is such a monster that when he's spying on Cyclops and Jean Grey making out, he says, "Ah, true love." Then he just breaks into their home and says, "I hate true love," in a loud shout. And then beats the shit out of both of them.
Okay then.
I remember how Caliban also. You remember how he spoke in the third person
Yes.
in the in Apocalypse,
Yes.
and then they dropped that for Logan.
Oh man, he was such a fucking wasted character. They barely bring him back anymore. I love how
That's
creepy
every
he is.
fucking character in the X-Men movies.
I love how creepy he is though. Afraid is good. Like what? What the fuck, bro? War. You just spied on Cyclops and Jean Grey making out. What the fuck, bro? Anyway, Warbird.
That sounds like something Deadpool would do, just so
No.
that he could write a porno.
No, Deadpool would watch them with the camera and a bucket of popcorn and maybe a diet soda. Warbird from Marvel Comics series, The Uncanny X-Men. And lastly, Baron von Heckelhofer from Doug.
Doug?
Doug. You know. Do 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 do.
It's an interesting.
Very deep cut. It's a very,
Yeah.
very deep cut. It's
Can I? Is it possible for me
such
to
a deep
leave
cut, my arm is
here?
almost dangling from my fucking body. And
No, I guess not.
And the current matchups we have right now are... Oh, wow. Okay, these are interesting. Ease Death versus X Death. Nino Brown versus Candace versus
Wait.
Prowl.
Time out.
Okay,
As-
just so you know, they are not all just fights. They could potentially be competition or some sort of contest. Not everything is a fight and the CBUB.
Get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, as Death from A Comic a Kill versus X Death from Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Do people have no idea how strong X Death is?
Did
Hi,
you
Sonic.
hear that they're probably not a fight, but it's probably a contest or
I
of some
know
sort.
that. I'm just saying if this were hypothetically a fight.
Dude, he didn't even say hypothetical. You just outright thought that this is going to be a fight.
Well, I mean, That's usually what people think of, but
Right, and I
Yeah.
get it because of the name of the website, Comic Book Universe Battles, but people here have been doing more than just battles. Most of the time it was just a contest of such and such, and sometimes it was like a time, sometimes there was some sort of like time limit kind of scenario, like I have this much time to do this and that, otherwise I might or might not impress the person that I'm up against or whatever the fuck. Eve's Death versus X Death, Nino Brown versus Candace versus Prowl, Doomsday versus Darth Vader. Oh yeah, I've seen that twice. Fen Ra versus Boris the Animal. Okay.
from Men in Black.
Yeah, that's actually pretty inventive. Yamcha versus Bomberman from Act Zero. The Hulk and Super Skrull versus Despero and Atrocitus.
Okay. Hang on, Despero, the mouse?
No, the DC villain.
Despero is a Green Lantern villain.
He's only known as a Green Lantern villain because of the cartoon.
Okay, is he just a general purpose Justice League villain, or is he specifically
He's just-
attributed?
He's just a general purpose Justice League villain.
Okay, good. Okay. Hey, thank you.
There's a reason
Well-
why he's one of the final bosses in Justice League. Task Force.
Well-
Prince Eric versus. Yes, the fighting game. Both versions.
Batman trademark versus Batman trademark.
Prince Eric versus Captain Hook. Chaos from Primal
God damn
Rage
it.
versus Dire Wraiths versus Alistair. Interesting. Thunderbird from Neil Shera versus Thunderbird John Crouch. Star. Gary Eggsy Unwin versus Jackson Brogane Jr. Wait, did he put? Oh no. Oh okay, yeah, they moved. Rip Van Winkle versus E3N versus Longlegs.
Which
Sure.
version of Rip Van Winkle?
Rip Van Winkle, just Rip Van Winkle.
So just
The
general.
classical. Yeah, the
Yeah.
classical character.
Yeah, because keep in mind, we also got to consider the potential of there being the Helsing version of Rip Van Winkle, who is a vampire.
If I said Rip Van Winkle Helsing, then it was Rip Van Winkle from Helsing, but I only said Rip Van Winkle.
Okay.
RoboCop and T-800 versus the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That's it.
Interesting.
Huh.
Siren versus Dragoness.
Movie or comic book for the League?
Let's see here. Usually they're specific on that kind of thing, because what they do is they have a selection of pictures, and sometimes they'll pick out which one just to be specific. Like, you know, the movie version, the comic version, etc. Comic book version. Vegeta and Son Goku versus Saitama. Shut up. And Fortress Maximus versus Terminus.
If Goku and Vegeta are doing anything but like a rock, paper, scissors contest with Saitama, that's gonna end poorly for them.
Actually, no, given that Saitama is infinitely weaker than both of them. Saitama has yet to get a feat remotely close to any of the higher tiers in Dragon Ball. Also,
balls.
so unfortunately, for the Caped Baldy, he is not going to last long again. Hence those two.
Try to relax your anus.
Your shoulders.
What do I feel?
Look at all this fucking anime titty.
I suppose I need to make my way out of here.
Well, at least this will be the
Can
last
I
battle.
use these as a shortcut? No? Okay.
Careful now, you might get copyright. Yes.
Can I go down here? No.
Would we? Please stop.
Come.
Try to relax your anus.
Your
It's supposed to
shoulders.
be- God damn it. Through here. Grind through these guys.
What?
He's looking at a guide.
Yeah, I'm
So I
aware.
can get back to the end of time and deal with this shit.
All right, got the last battle crown. And there's only one more thing I gotta get.
Soul.
Do I look like... Never mind, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Teach these fools some magic. How did that reach me? Whatever. I'm gonna buy some items and go back to the end of time so that these guys can learn some magic. I guess I'll just have to grind through this shit.
Huh. Hyperkin is now selling Nintendo 64 sticks that have no drift.
That's good. I should probably pick a couple up.
Right, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Yep, there's the rare banana.
Because, you know, it's like
The
saying...
last banana in the game.
It's like saying this veggie burger tastes exactly like meat. Okay, I don't believe you, but if it does, good job, but otherwise...
I mean, I'd say it
know
kind of
that.
defeated the purpose of the entire thing, but, you know.
Yeah, but it's like the same thing with the no drift N64 stick. I don't believe you, but at the same time, I'll try it. And if it works, good job. But how am I supposed to believe you? Because there's a lot of stuff out there that always claims to fix something gaming wise. You know, we got a cartridge cleaner. Okay.
Let's go free our buddy K. Lumsey.
What does that do exactly?
What?
You know, we got a memory card. Okay, cool. How many games can it save? 20. Funny. You're funny.
Why are these here if you can't use them as
So
shortcuts?
K. Rool is attempting to escape on the flying croc from Donkey Kong Country 2.
Oh,
It's
yeah, Glover is going to be returning as a physical Switch game.
Is it from LRG?
Yeah, of course from ORG.
Oh, I don't care.
I like Glover, but
I'd be more willing to buy it if it wasn't from LRG.
yeah. And I'm being reminded again that Veronica Taylor is that Rachel Lewis is no longer with us.
Yep,
Yeah.
we just talked about that. And now K. Lumsey is just playing around with flying croc.
Another voice that wasn't a cancer on the Voice Acting Society. Yeah, you know what's sad though? That leaves James all alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
No Jesse, no Meowth. Now he's living up to the solid JJ skit.
I was prepared for trouble, but not for this. And without Jesse and Meowth, I'm the only one left.
Well, guys, it's time for the final boss of the game. Are you ready?
The old
So
school voice actors are becoming more and more like the WWE wrestlers of yesteryear. They're slowly withering away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, by the way, Hulk Hogan had a birthday recently, and
Bro.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are writing the Hogan versus Gawker script, with Ben Affleck going to star as Hulk Hogan.
That's hilarious, and I want to see it badly.
Okay,
Yeah.
Alex, before we go on. Okay, so King K. Rool in Donkey Kong Country, he fought us normally by tossing his crown at us. Then in the second game, he was a pirate with a gun. And the third game, he's a wacky, kooky scientist with a little helicopter pack. Now, what do you think his gimmick is in this game? Nobody who knows says anything.
It's that one.
Alex?
Let's see.
Oh, it's that one.
He's made out of paper.
It's that one.
No, we already had that boss fight earlier.
No, it's that one. Though.
Okay.
Got any guesses?
Yeah, it's that one.
He's addicted to social media.
No. Let's find out.
You don't get it. It's that one.
Guys, look! It's a boxing match!
Try to be best, cause you're only a man. And a man's gotta learn to take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of the game! We bring you 12 3-minute rounds for boxing for the undisputed heavyweight championship of DK Isles. Brought to you this event by Rare and Nintendo in association with A Rule Industry. The Kong Fan versus King Crusher K. Rool.
Well, there he is, the man with the iron hands. I give you Mr. Satan. Oh, wait, that's wrong. I mean, King Crusher K. Rool.
Okay then. Judges at the ringside are non-existent, and your timekeepers tonight will act in a fair and unbiased manner. Translation, they are incredibly biased because they are Kremlings!
And we are definitely not lying to the audience. We're completely biased.
Weighing in at a solid, it's 800 pounds, I give you the prime primate, the red corner, Donkey Kong. The blue corner, King K. Rool. Round 1. Yep.
Okay, there's all that stuff.
And now we get the Donkey Kong's gimmick for this boss fight.
Now, I need to get back in time.
We gotta wait for K. Rool to start
Suppose I'm going
showboating
to have to
before.
go to Truce Canyon.
We gotta wait for King K. Rool to start showboating before we can attack him. Get in the cannon. Yep.
I have that. After I'm done with Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. U. I mean Wii. This one is like pretty much too bad I had it on the videos. It does. I actually have this PD right here. It was like what, $20, $30? Yeah, there's no way that's going to be re-released. It's probably going to, and if it does, it's probably going to be released in some stupid ass 3 vinyl set. Like one's red, the color of blood, one's and like, the others are in black and white.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Saved by the Bell.
It's alright.
Like how
And
Junkie
now,
X-
making his way into the ring, it's the champ of chimps. In the red corner, Diddy Kong.
Kind of reminds
Round
me of
2.
how, what you call it? Ba, ba, ba.
Now he's just chucking his boxing glove at us like a damn boomerang. This is K. Rool we're talking about, not Sonic. Ah! Where is that soundbite from? Because I know it's not one of ours.
It's from a, no, I added it in. It's from a TNA interview with
Ow.
fucking,
Ah,
with
damn it.
fucking, what was his name? I was gonna say Big Daddy D's name, no, that's someone else.
I apologize for my hamtasticness
God,
is
what's
on
fucking,
this
Steiner.
thing, but I'm gonna be honest. I love this boss fight too much.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can look up a clip for Steiner math and see if I can put that in one of our reactions.
That is way too long.
What?
I'll just put in the numbers don't lie or something.
The
like
Scott
that. Or I'll put in
Scott's
the 33rd.
Steiner math is way too long a clip.
Steiner math. Oh man, I love that shit. Like, yeah, you know what's funny? Razor Fist actually uses that as a donation alert, and the pic that pops up is what he does is that Steiner is seen holding his fist up, but he modifies it to make it look like he's holding a pointer at a fucking chalkboard.
He boasts
with,
the
random,
longest reach
sets of,
currently in the
graphic-
world today. Introducing
Professor
in the
Scott
red
Steiner is here to
corner,
teach you math.
Lanky Kong. Round 3. By the way, Lanky's reach just got longer. And King K. Rool can't see us.
You can't see me.
Like,
Oh, he
literally.
is.
Come on, Lanky.
Rambling on and acting like he knows math equations like that. You see that fucking shit every time. I want someone to actually come to like a Steiner signing and see if they can do like the Steiner math without getting his ass kicked out.
Have you, I know you could do that with Braun Steiner, or Braun Breaker.
Oh,
whatever the fuck his name is. He's pretty good humored about it.
Steiner sounds like Steiner's like a jackass though. He's the one that did who called Kevin Owens fat, being that he was just gonna drop dead. That's where that clip came from.
Which is funny, because Big Papa Pump needs to get his pump on.
He's like a workout junkie, isn't he? Like on something? Didn't he like mention he was on roids for a while or something?
I would not have been surprised remotely that Scott Steiner was on steroids.
He's weird, man. He's a weird motherfucker.
I think weird might not be the, might not begin to cover it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Saved by the bell.
I feel like he would go to like a Jamba Juice I feel like he would go to a Jamba Juice on his cheat day and then just straight up go to like a herd of cows for his protein.
Oh yeah, well
Now Tiny's
man,
just
have you
sitting.
seen
Tiny-
what The Rock eats for cheat days? He has like an entire stack of pancakes.
So that's not weird to me. Well, I think here's the reason why I don't think that's weird. Because even in his cheat meals,
Those four
I believe that he
crumblings
puts
just
in
got
protein.
flattened.
Like he eats a shit ton of pancakes, shit ton of waffles, shit ton of cookies. You really think he's not going to put in protein powder in any of those?
Oh
Especially-
yeah, no. It's
Hailing
the
all the
fucking
way
Rock,
from
of course he's
DK
going
Isles,
to.
it's the girl with the whirl. In the red corner, Tiny Kong. Round 4.
Try to relax your anus.
Like, okay, I get it. You want to keep your body, like, you know.
By the way, guys, keep in mind
But
the
it's a cheat meal
gigantic
for a week.
hole in K. Rool's left shoe.
Yeah.
Because guess what? That's where we're going in. Oh, and unlike in the N64 version where there's some slowdown on help out, there is no lag on this. So basically, Tiny Kong's portion of this fight on this version is harder.
That sucks.
It's not that much harder. Yep.
Well, there's mods for that to make the game not slow down. There's a bunch of them. Like, go to CD Romance. There's like a bunch of like ROMs for Super Nintendo games.
Yeah,
That
stuff
helps
that fixes
Games
slowdown.
that suffer from slowdown yeah, like Star Fox, Light Force. I think. What was the other one? What game slipped my mind. UN Squadron, I think.
So we're gonna beat King K. Rool by shooting his toes with feathers.
Welcome back to the Annihilation Zone. Today, we're not annihilating anything, because the party members are too fucking strong.
Oh, didn't anyone see the live action Stitch?
No.
Oh yeah, it looks
no.
really fucking strange.
Yep. And it looks. It's basically.
Oddly enough, though, that's the most accurate I've ever seen any Disney live action character.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, well, no, hold on though. Like, it's good that they're able to make it so accurate to the source material, but it still begs the question: why not just make a new Lilo and Stitch, or re-release it for that matter?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why bother with what they're doing?
Yeah, like,
You know?
does Disney not like re-releasing their movies anymore in theaters?
Clearly.
Apparently not.
Like, I was at my theater when I went to see Deadpool and Wolverine, and it's fucking good, 10 out of 10. I would watch again. Alone
Hell
with
yeah.
people. Alone with people, don't matter. And there was this cardboard cutout that was... There was this display cutout that would show...
Dipping the scales at a mighty 2,000 pounds, he's the hard-hitting, in the red corner, Chunky Kong! Oh, where's Bell? Down 5. Thankfully, this is the last phase of the boss.
Basically, there's this display in a movie theater. It basically would show movies throughout the entire year. One for this month, one for that month, then one after, then one after, then one after. It showed Blazing Saddles as one of them. They were going to re-show the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie. It looks like they were showing a couple of other high-end Miyazaki movies, Ponyo, and I think Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they're always showing Ghibli films.
yeah, and I noticed that they never re-show anything Disney.
Which is weird, considering Disney
Not
used to,
even, not from any era. The Renaissance era,
Yeah.
the Golden Age era, nothing like that. Not even the
Yeah, that's
recent
weird,
stuff.
because Disney used to be big about their re-releases.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, I remember the time when they re-released The Little Mermaid in theaters.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was a big deal, because they rarely did that back in the day. Why not? Why wouldn't you though? They're re-releasing Shrek in theaters. Why wouldn't you re-release? I don't know.
I mean, hell, some
Snow White.
Yeah, some re-releases aren't even, they're like regional too, which is weird because like I wanted Spider-Man. I wanted to see Spider-Man on the big screen.
Yeah,
The original
Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, they did re-release them. It's just that it was only at specific theaters.
I mean, sad. It was a little messed up that it was only in specific theaters, but at least they re-released it, you know? All three Raimi films, both amazing Spider-Man films, and even
The MCU films.
Yeah, the other MCU films too. They re-released those before the other film came out. You know, and I think they were supposed to do X-Men as well.
I mean, that would have made sense.
My boy Cyclops all grown up. You know, before he was a douche.
Yeah.
And we're done! The game is over!
I surrender. I surrender. Not.
Frog and Marl have learned new things.
I don't care for your boos. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Yeah.
Oh God, have you seen the Borderlands film?
I don't want to.
No.
Yeah, neither have I.
I played the first one.
Guys, look at how big
I played the
King K.
second
Rool
one, I played
is.
the pre-sequel, and then I played the
And
third
look at Candy. She is the...
I think the first one was okay. The second one was better. The third one was a third of a step down. It was still great to play, but the story was bullshit. Pre-sequel was alright for what it did. It made you some...
Andy, stop seducing being the giant crocodile.
Handsome Jack became Handsome Jack.
He's such a flirt right now.
And in comes Chunky with the best weapon that he never gave us.
You notice something about the cast and crew, though? That not a lot of other people
I'm
have
gonna give
noticed?
K. Rool the boot.
Like, never mind.
There's trouble, you know what to do.
Never mind.
He
Miscast.
can shoot a rocket from his shoe.
Because he's
Like,
cyborg.
Let's forget about miscasting for a second here. Do you notice anything about the actors and actresses?
I mean, they're all really old.
Exactly what's the problem? Exactly the problem. Now, I don't mind older actors. Sylvester Stallone, Schwarzenegger, you know, these are my favorite action stars, and they're still doing what they love, like, in their, like, 70s and 80s, especially Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. But they're actually casting themselves as, like, older versions of their previous characters or older characters, you know? Like,
Or older,
we're not
or just, like,
talking...
older characters,
We're not
period.
talking about modern day Schwarzenegger trying to play like fucking John Matrix from back in the day, you know?
Right.
Oh, we're not talking about how you know, they're not doing what Steven Seagal does.
Yeah, there's, like... Okay, can any of us deny... Can we all do ourselves a favor and not deny that these guys are good actors?
Oh yeah.
They just don't
Like-
belong in these roles. Like,
Oh yeah,
I
it's
can-
like
I can see them in
Remember-
a Borderlands movie, a Borderlands role. I just don't see them as these characters. Jack Black maybe because he's playing a fucking robot, for Christ's sake. He's playing a claptrap. But
yeah.
Kevin Hart,
Kevin Hart, yeah,
come on.
why couldn't you have gotten fucking Terry Crews?
You could have gotten Terry Crews. You could have gotten Will Smith. You could have gotten
Michael Jai White?
any fuck. You could have gotten like any of Michael Jai White. You could have gotten one of the three guys from New Day, and it would have been a better choice. Kevin Hart
Yeah.
just doesn't fit. And here's another thing. Someone pointed this out when there was like a YouTube short. A guy was like ranting about how this movie did such a big miscasting solely because of Kevin Hart, and he basically said that because of Kevin Hart, this solely became a Kevin Hart movie, and we're gonna hear the same old jokes. And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think it goes as low as that. And then I see another trailer come out for Borderlands. What do? Oh, you're shorter than I thought.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Oh.
thank you. Another your short joke for Kevin Hart. Fucking, I haven't heard that before, ever, in all my life, in any of his films.
Or stand-up specials.
Or stand-up specials. Like, fuck me, man. Like, dude. Oh. Tennis. You know, she has the voice. Like, she was great in Halloween. All the Halloweens, even the latest one. I'm not gonna lie. She was great in Freaky Friday.
Did you
love-
see that they're doing another one of those?
Yeah, please don't remind me of that bullshit. Good God, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how they're gonna do it. I
Again.
do love the fact. Well, I like the premise of it. I just don't think we need another Freaky fucking Friday. I do like the fact that she's a. I still like this. I do love the fact that she's a Cammy player and basically every Street Fighter that there is. Because when a normie was like, "Oh, do you do Ryu or Ken?" She was like, "Cammy." It was as if she was saying, "How dare you ask me such a normie fucking question? I'm a Cammy user, bitch." She loves video games. She's a gamer, and the fact that she was cast as Tannis in a live action role is odd. As a voice role, I can totally see that. She has the voice for Tannis, like outright. Like if you were to hear her speak and put her lines over a Tannis cutscene or a Tannis dialogue, I wouldn't have known the difference. I would have immediately have thought that was the original Tannis. But as a physical role, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Tiny Tina. Why? Why is she older? Why is she sane? Why is she acting like the reasonable
And
ish
this
one.
is the ending cutscene that we get for getting in 200 golden bananas in the game.
Keep in mind, Tiny Tina is supposed to be the demolitions expert. She's crazy. She became crazy the moment her parents were taken away and then just offed by random raiders.
Yeah.
And in the second game, there's some DLC. There's a DLC side quest you can go through where she goes through like a denial of one of the characters' deaths, and basically saying that she just doesn't want to grow up, like a Peter Pan situation kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she's a little kid. Of course, she's gonna have that kind of thing. It makes sense for her to act this way, think this way. So then, why the fuck did you just cast someone straight out of middle school, and then put her in something like a Borderlands movie?
Who knows?
She's like what,
Let's see here.
9, 8, 7, 6
And
years
now
old?
the bit that we get for are getting all 201 golden bananas and whatnot.
Also, yeah. Now that I bring that up, this movie is PG-13. This is an R.
Oh yeah, and the weird thing is, it's directed by Eli Roth, a guy known for
Motherfucker,
making
you do not belong
violent-
in a video game movie.
violent R-rated films. Like,
Is he one
I
of-
thought Eli Roth was a perfect choice for director for this film, because the man does like visceral, violent movies.
Is he one of these guys who
Banana.
think? Is he one of these guys that think that because it's a video game, it automatically means that it's for kids? That's why he put it in a PG-13 rating.
Man, I don't know. I think that
He
has to be the studio.
He has to
That
be.
has
Like,
to be the studio, because
It's either him or
I-
the studio.
yeah, because
Either way, it's a stupid fucking decision. Like, Jesus Christ. It didn't work for Expendables. It sure as hell is not going to work for Borderlands. And why is
Deserves all
Krieg
the
there,
light.
man? Why is Krieg there? He didn't make an appearance until 2. And he was DLC.
they don't give a shit.
He's not even a main character. He's DLC. Why would you put... Okay. Granted, Krieg is a really great character. He's like one of those mentally ill characters that's trying to piece himself back together and trying to cope with what he lost and then like accept what he gained and yada yada yada. But fuck me, he's in the first movie. The first movie should be about the first game. What in fuck? What in fuck is all of this? The only thing that makes sense casting-wise is Jack Black as Claptrap, and that's because he's a fucking robot.
Oh god damn it!
And oh, don't get me started on the Rotten Tomatoes. 0% for a long while, then 3%, then 4%, then 6%. Who's liking this? How many cocks did they have to suck just to watch the movie for free? Or you know what? How many dicks were threatened to be put up their asses if they didn't give them a good review? How many kids were held hostage just to be given a good review? Like, fuck me. Yeah, your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Yeah, that's a valid fucking... Guys who make... And here's the other thing. Gearbox said that they were on the okay to make a movie like this 5 years ago. Give or take a couple of years. I think there was some saying that they were no longer okay with this movie being made, but they're doing it anyway. Boy,
Might have been one of those situations where they had to do it contractually, you know.
like, dude, this is the equivalent of saying, "Don't take a cookie before dinner." Okay, I won't do it. All right, great. That was 5 minutes ago, though, so I'm gonna take a cookie right now. I thought I fucking told you no. Dude, she made them. She put them there. Those are her cookies. She's sharing them with you. You should be lucky for that. This is the same situation. They made the game. They wrote the characters. They implemented everything in the series that made people love the series, if, you know, give or take 3. And you're always saying, like, oh, whatever. I mean, they don't want me to make the movie, but fuck it. I mean, still get the rights. Let's make the movie. Bro, you are gonna get your verbal ass kicked the moment they ask Gearbox for a quote about this movie. They're gonna rip your nuts off and have them dangle for. They're gonna rip whoever's nuts off was in charge of making this movie and have them dangle on the rearview mirror like a pair of damn furry dice. Like, whoever let this movie get made without any sort of thinking or restructuring or second guessing, for that matter, needs an ass whooping. In Minecraft. Fuck off, fucking YouTube.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh yeah, rip your balls off in Minecraft too. Fuck
yeah, but
fuck you,
so
Twitch. I got cancer. I got cancer here, half full of wasabi peas. If they were to cast me in that movie, I rather like just chug this entire can rather than go in that movie.
So apparently, Disney wanted to reboot Freaky Friday. Now, here's the thing.
No.
The original film was made in 1976. And then they made 2 more, and then they remade it in 1995, and then again in 2003. And then again in 2018.
As what?
It's a film adaptation of the musical. Yeah.
Because I know there have not been that many Freaky Friday movies.
There have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cap.
And there is going to be a 7th.
That's cap. That is cap, if I ever heard it.
Yeah, apparently, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are both coming back for, Freakier Friday, as they're calling it.
I can only predict what kind of jokes there will be. Oh, kids these days, they're sensitive. Oh, guys, you boomers these days, you're just not emotional enough. Oh, I don't know how to use this. What do you call it? This iPhone? Oh, I don't know how to use this. What do you call it? Manual shift? Ha 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 ha. Don't take my money.
Well, since I've finally finished Donkey Kong 64,
it's gonna be the opposite of fucking old dads.
Anyway, since I finally finished Donkey Kong 64, I think this will be a good place to call it for the night.
Good idea.
So next time on this slot, I'm going to put up a poll on Twitter. Or yeah, Sonic had to leave. I'm going to put up a poll on Twitter to see if anybody would care to decide what's gonna be replacing it.
Leisure Suit Larry.
No.
Anyway,
so
Taimon and Asagi.